Dear friends, I am Father Mandra and I warmly welcome you to Bodhini, the Neural Chapel, also known as BNC, a sacred space where the eternal teachings of Jesus Christ meet the profound insights of neuroscience. Across centuries, seekers, both believers and non-believers, have turned to meditation in search of peace. Modern research confirms what spiritual masters have always known. Meditation restores harmony to body and mind, calms unrest, and nurtures clarity and compassion. Many traditions, yoga, Zen, Vipassana, have developed methods of meditation. Christianity has not always presented one single approach, yet in the Gospels we discover that Jesus offers a path of prayer and contemplation that is simple, accessible, and life-giving. Today, I would like to introduce the Temple to Home Meditation, THM, which Jesus communicated through the parable of the tax collector. Dear friends, one of the common problems in studying and practicing meditation is the absence of a clear and practical definition. So here we begin with one working definition. Temple to Home Meditation, TH meditation, is a 4-step practice that begins in the temple and fulfills itself at home. It transforms meditation into daily rhythm through sacred distance, lowered eyes, and beating the chest, and the repetition of a sacred word, simple, portable, and universal. TH meditation offers a path where daily life and inner harmony meet, helping us to go home justified, at peace in body, mind, and spirit. It begins in the temple, but flows into your home, your relationships, and the world around you. When most people think of meditation, they imagine a set time, a chair, or a quiet corner. Sometimes we even say, I missed my morning meditation because I didn't have time. But the true meditation is not about time or place. So, what is it really? In this study, we will uncover its unique nature by addressing two questions. What is TH meditation and how is it practiced? Before we learn what TH meditation is, let's first ask, is meditation a must for us humans? Without meditation, life can easily lose its balance, peace, and joy. Inner unrest spills over into relationships, family, and community over time. This unrest also harms our health, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Meditation restores harmony between body and mind, their inner symphony. Science shows that meditation lowers cortisol, the stress hormones, calms the amygdala, the brain's fear center, strengthens the prefrontal cortex, which governs focus, balance, and wise decision. In this way, meditation becomes both a spiritual practice and a neurological reset, align us with peace, clarity, and well-being. That is why meditation is like a natural medicine, powerful enough to sustain well-being, cultivated through the rhythm of daily life. Then the question is, what types of meditation? Through TH, Jesus redefines the very idea of meditation. It may begin in the temple, but its true destination is the home, where life is lived and the transformation becomes visible. TH meditation has 4 steps. First, standing far off. Second, lowering one's eyes. Third, beating one's chest. Fourth, uttering a short sacred phrase. When practiced daily, wherever we are restored physically, mentally, and spiritually. The goal is not withdrawal from life. Instead, it sends us back home justified into family, work, and relationships. Its fruit is liberation, freedom of heart, clarity of mind, reconciliation with others, and union with the divine. TH is temple-born, but not temple-bound. The seeker is not trapped in a ritual, but set free for life. Many people think meditation is tough. Why? Because they imagine posture, a chair, or a strict schedule. But Jesus shows us it can be simple. TH meditation has 2 key features. First, it begins in the temple, but fulfills itself at home. Second, the first 3 steps are preparation. The 4th is actual meditation. Dear friends, since the true destination of meditation is our home, and meditation itself comes as the final step, let's now learn how to practice TH meditation within our daily life. Now, let us see how the practice unfolds, starting with phase 1. Phase 1, sacred distance at home. How do we live sacred distance at home? Sacred distance is the foundation. It is the moment of stepping back that protects inner peace. In conflict, hold back before replying. Say within yourself, this is their voice, not my identity. In praise or success, step aside inwardly. Remember, validation is temporary. In emotion, take a breath before reacting. Let the wave settle. In decision making, slow down to reflect. Examine motives and outcomes. Then act with clarity. The outcome of sacred distance. Cognitively, less clutter, sharper focus. Emotionally, calmer, less reactive. Relationally, gentler response, deeper empathy. Spiritually, openness to God above ego. Sacred distance reduces dopamine-driven reactivity and builds serotonin-based stability, the foundation of transformation. Phase 2, lowering the eyes at home. The moment we close our eyes and begin meditation, the mind often becomes flooded with a traffic of thoughts. On closer examination, we notice that these thoughts are usually tied to our own lives. This means meditation depends on a well-ordered life, because any outward disorder inevitably echoes inwardly. Nearly 75% of sensory input enters through the eyes. These impressions linger and disturb inner stillness. Hence, lowering the eyes means reducing sensory overload. Choose carefully what you watch, filter unnecessary input. This protects the mind and creates space for stillness and contemplation. Phase 3. Beating the chest at home. Sacred beating is taking responsibility for our unrest. Instead of blaming others, we acknowledge the chaos is within me, not outside. I beat my chest, not others. Break the cycle of judgment. I confront my chaos, not project it outside. Accept the truth of my condition. Blaming others keeps the brain in flight or fight. Owning our turbulence activates the parasympathetic system. The heart slows, the mind clears, calm sets in. Phase 4. Reciting the sacred name at home. Now the mind is ready. After sacred distance, lowered eyes, and sacred beating, a short phrase can center the whole being. One phrase that has guided seekers through centuries is Jesus, 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 the way. This practice is not mere verbal repetition. It is neurologically a form of focused attention. Research shows that repeating a sacred word reduces activity in the default mode network (DMN), decreasing the self-referential thoughts and mental chatter, increases parasympathetic activity, calming the heart and lowering stress hormones, builds new neural pathways through neuroplasticity, creating what can metaphorically be called a Jesus path in the brain, an ingrained habit of peace, focus, and presence. The sacred phrase can change your life, increase energy, and restore balance. It is not about religion, but about rhythm. It quiets the mind, opens the heart, and aligns the being with truth. Repeat often, anywhere, anytime. Let it create a living rhythm for your day. Dear friends, TH meditation needs no chair, no posture, only 4 practices. Sacred distance. Step back from conflict. Whisper, this is not my identity. Lowered eyes. Guard your senses. Remember, divinity is within. Sacred beat. Be non-judgmental. Acknowledge the chaos is within me, not outside. Sacred word. Create a Jesus rod in your brain. Repeat, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus the way. 4 practices, 1 path. Go home justified. Simple, portable, universal, anytime, anywhere. Try these 4 steps today. Wherever you are, let them guide your mind, your heart, and your day. Dear friends, in our next lesson, we will explore how to practice meditation at the temple, what we may call formal meditation, so that both the temple and home float together as one journey. Thank you.